We all have odd passions that we keep to ourselves and avoid discussing with others. Men in Sigma are not an exception to this. They adore extremely odd items and offer them a sense of uniqueness. On the outside, they could appear strange. But, these characteristics both define and bring satisfaction to Sigma men. They are misunderstood for their peculiar behaviors by many people. But, what people, in general, consider odd, males regard normal. They are noted for their unconventional behavior and disregard for what other people may think of them as long as they feel at ease. These are not the kind of people who would conceal their desires to fit in. So without further ado, enjoy these 10 bizarre things. When there is no one in the elevator, all Sigma guys adore one. There is no better sensation than being welcomed by a warm and friendly empty compartment when the elevator stops and the doors open. When they can get some solitude and quiet in the elevator without having to share it with anyone else, Sigma males like it. They can simply enjoy the silence without having to make small chats. It's like a mini vacation in the middle of a hectic day. Being relaxed and undisturbed is a rare thing for them, especially in a crowded place. Even a short 30-second journey can stretch on seemingly forever when you have another person present, while others may crave the small talk that comes with a packed elevator. Sigmas just wish for a peaceful ride. This may sound odd, but it's something that Sigma males love. If they had it their way, they would avoid elevators full of people like the plague. They hate being rushed or feeling pressured to answer awkward questions from strangers. This doesn't mean they hate people, but it's just how they feel when in a crowded space, talking about the weather or what they eat for lunch isn't their cup of tea, finding it extremely annoying. They know the other person is just trying to be polite. It follows that they don't care about the second answer. When salespeople give consumers space to browse without engaging them or attempting to upsell them. Have you ever made a purchase? And as soon as you enter, a salesperson attacks you and tries to coerce you into choosing something. Sometimes all you want to do is look around for something that suits you, but because they're so pushy, you can wind up leaving empty-handed. That's why Sigma males find it great when salespeople let them look around on their own and don't bother them with constant questions or offers. They can freely explore the products, ask questions if they need to, and think about what works best for them. It makes the shopping experience much more enjoyable for them as it takes away all the stress and pressure. It's like a breath of fresh air. They don't have to worry about making decisions on the spot and can take their time to find something they want. They don't like being interrupted while browsing. They need time to contemplate their choices. Many Sigma men have done their homework before entering the store and already know what they want. So, salespeople are just an unnecessary distraction for them. 3. Googling everything they don't know. Instead of asking someone when you don't know something, the first thing you probably think of is to ask someone else. This is common for most people. Once they don't know something, they ask someone they think know the answer to their question. Sigma males, on the other hand, rarely ask people anything. They are very independent individuals and enjoyed researching and discovering things on their own without asking for help from other people. Google is their best friend in this regard, as they can find almost any information they need within a few seconds. Even if they don't find the answer immediately, they will keep searching until they do. It's a fantastic way for them to maintain control and avoid being dependent on other people, since they don't want to feel like they owe anyone anything. Thus, for Sigma guys, Google is the ideal solution. It gives individuals a sense of control over their future. Also, it saves them the time and effort required to inquire around for the information and obtain it. Giving a Sigma male access to free information is the best approach to winning his heart. 4. Maintaining a low profile despite being surrounded by others who seek attention. Sigma males will never seek attention no matter where they are. Most men, especially alpha males, crave the spotlight and enjoy having people around them. They want to be seen and heard and are ready to go to any extent to get people's attention. However, Sigma males prefer keeping a low profile around people. They want to blend in and be unnoticed. They don't care about being noticed by others or seeking validation. They'd rather just sit back and observe how other people behave, as they find it more interesting than getting involved themselves. They know that if they do decide to get involved in something, their opinion will stand out, as they don't care about following the crowd. It's not that they are shy. They just find more satisfaction in being unnoticeable. They possess the self-assurance and discernment to remain mute when necessary and maintain a low profile to allow their deeds to speak for themselves. Sigma males tend to maintain a low profile even when surrounded by people who want to be noticed, which is why they prefer to eat dinner at a restaurant rather than someone's home. 5. Since they can be themselves without making any judgmental assumptions about others. Home parties and dinners are not particularly popular with Sigma men. At home parties, they typically prefer to meet people in public places like a restaurant or bar where they don't feel obligated and may leave whenever they want. It's difficult for Sigma males to escape if something is bothering them. So they should have the freedom to leave whenever they want. They also prefer to choose their food rather than relying on someone else's cooking. Going out is usually a lot easier for Sigma men as they don't have to worry about getting along with people in their own house or making sure everyone is happy at a restaurant. They can just be themselves without having to put in too much effort. They are also free to choose their company as they can easily select people who interest them or enjoy spending time with them this way. They don't have to settle for being around someone just because it would be rude not to do so. Not only do Shama prefer restaurant dinners, but they also tend to be more talkative in such settings. They can open up about themselves and feel free to express their opinions without any judgment. 6. Working out alone at the gym or running outdoors. Sigma males prefer to work out without anyone else around, while some people thrive on the hustle and bustle of a gym. Sigma males prefer to concentrate on their routine in solitude. They may join a gym and enjoy using the equipment there, but they mostly keep to themselves and don't seek any kind of recognition or attention. Sigma males also prefer to run outdoors rather than in a gym on a treadmill. They value the sense of serenity that comes with running and feel most at ease when surrounded by nature. Plus, it allows them to clear their heads and think about their goals and plans for the future. Working out alone allows Sigma men to focus solely on themselves without any external distractions. They can also set their own pace and push themselves to the limit. It's a great way for them to recharge and stay in shape. Working out alone is beneficial for Sigma men as it helps keep their minds sharp and boost their confidence. It also helps them stay motivated because they don't have to worry about comparing themselves to anyone else. They can enjoy their progress and be proud of their achievements. 7. Zoom meetings instead of in-person meetings can be long and boring. Plus, you need to get prepared and make sure you're dressed for the occasion. Sigma males prefer participating in meetings virtually when possible, saving them time and energy. They don't have to worry about setting aside enough time to get ready or having to leave their comfort zone. Zoom meetings allow them to be in the same room with everyone without actually being there. They can take part in the conversation without having to worry about their outfit or physical appearance. Sigma men also enjoy the convenience of being able to join a meeting from anywhere, as long as they have an internet connection. This way, they can focus on what's being said and offer their input without feeling like all eyes are on them. They don't need to feel pressured by anyone else in the room. Zoom meetings can be more productive for Sigma men as there are fewer distractions than an in-person meeting. They don't have to worry about side conversations or people coming late, so they can concentrate on the topic at hand without any interruptions. 8. Rarely call customer service and prefer to fix issues on their own. Sigma males don't like having to rely on others for help, so they usually try to fix any issues they have on their own. They would rather spend a few minutes trying to figure out the problem than call customer service and wait on hold or be transferred from one person to another. Of course, if the issue is beyond their knowledge or technical skills, they might have to rely on customer service. But even in those cases, Sigma males prefer to look for information online first so they don't have to explain their issue all over again. They want to be as independent and self-sufficient as possible. So they usually try to find a solution on their own before asking for help. Being able to fix an issue without any assistance is empowering for Sigma men as it boosts their confidence and makes them feel like they can handle whatever life throws at them. It also helps them save time and money by avoiding waiting on hold or paying extra for services or features they don't need. Sometimes you really can fix it yourself. 9. Not having to explain themselves to anyone else. Explaining your decisions or behaviors can be exhausting and overwhelming. So, Sigma males prefer to keep things to themselves. They don't like having their thoughts or feelings judged by others and don't need anyone else's validation. They are comfortable with who they are and what they do, so they don't feel the need to explain themselves to anyone else. This isn't to say that Sigmas are not open to feedback or advice from others. It just means they prefer to keep their thoughts and experiences private. They don't need anyone else's approval or permission to make decisions. So they're comfortable doing what makes them happy without having to justify themselves. Having the freedom to express their feelings without fear of judgment empowers. Sigma men gave them the confidence to live on their terms. 10. Taking on the most difficult challenges. No one else wants to do it. Everyone wants the easy stuff. Most people don't want to spend their life doing difficult things. But Sigma males are not like others who go for the easy stuff. They like doing what other people find impossible. They are really glad when they can finish a difficult task. Sigma men get no joy from doing easy things because everyone can do it. It brings them no joy whatsoever. Especially if someone accomplishes the same task so easily. If everyone can do it, then it's meaningless. But because they are aware that not everyone is capable of doing the same, they feel successful when they do the impossible. They aren't doing this to brag about how talented they are. They merely want to show themselves that they are capable of doing it. Sigma, men don't care whether or not people notice their talents. He's content as long as he's happy with their work. Some take on challenging undertakings to impress others. For his Sigma, however, the only person he needs to impress is himself. That is what motivates him to continue taking on challenging projects.